Hey, what up guys, Jason here. In today's video, we're gonna be reviewing the Nayosmart UL1 6-liter sling. So if you guys are ready, let's dive right into it. So I've been testing this bag out now for a couple weeks, and I will say that the build quality, construction, and materials they use is top-notch, premium grade. The bag itself is waterproof, stain-proof, and scratch-proof. I like this detail that they have two kind of small pockets on the side. You can fit various types of things in those pockets, like a small water. You can fit some, in my case, I put some ND filters in there. There are tons of compartments in this bag. You got a front zipper over here, so you can store some quick access stuff like your phone. On the back, you have a handle, which is nice. So if you want to kind of carry it like that. Another compartment in the back, you can store more sensitive items in the back. The straps on this bag are a very nice, silky, smooth texture. They kind of glide along, but they feel really durable at the same time. And on the shoulder pad, you have this leather Nayosmart embossed brown piece over here, which is a nice little accent. Overall, I just like the whole kind of brown and white, off-white colorway and theme they're going with. It's really cool. Coming onto the main zip up, again, you have tons of space in here, but for me, I'm usually just putting like a camera, maybe a camera and another lens at max. You're able to fit other things in here. As you guys saw in the unboxing, I was able to put some NP FZ100 batteries in this little opening over here. It almost seems like these little pockets here were made for that. And this is a cool little enclosure because it's magnetized. You can see how it kind of snaps into place. I always love it when the bags incorporate some sort of magnetized system. It just makes things a little bit more seamless and elegant. You also have another zip up in the main compartment. So there's the opening. Here's the magnetized part where you can put some batteries or other small things. And then you have another zip up over here to store even more precious goods. And in the back of the main compartment, you have this kind of little back flap. Yes, you can put some small change in there. So can you pack this bag out? Yes, you can. Can you fit a camera in there? Yes, you can. Can you fit a camera with a lens? Yes, you can. Can you fit a camera with lens and another lens? Yes, you guys can. So in the unboxing, I believe I put my Sony a7C II that already has a small rig camera cage on it with the 35mm f1.4 by Sony. And I also put the 24-70 GM Mark II in there. So yes, you can use this bag to pack out your camera gear and accessories. But you can also use it to pack it out, just basic stuff for travel and daily use, EDC. It is a very capable bag and with a lot of capacity. 6 liters. I feel like you can put more than 6 liters in here, honestly. I'd say this bag is very high quality and deserves more recognition in the wider market. Really only one or two things that I didn't like about this bag, and that would be that, so the zippers, it only goes to about just the top of the side pockets over here. So if I were to unzip it, it pretty much stops right there. And when I'm gonna open the bag, you really kind of have to, I mean, it's not super hard, but you really have to stretch it out to put some gear in. Like, just like this, I can't fit it in. It's very minor. All it takes is just, kind of maneuvering your way, weaving your way in. That's really not a big deal. But if I was packing it out with like another lens, plus another camera, I wish it would just open up like a little bit wider. Let me not drop everything. In here, I got the Sony a7C in the 20mm and my 35mm GM in here. That's just one example of packing it out. So there's the 35, beautiful lens, by the way. Love this lens. So that's just one drawback, it not being able to open up like really wide like my Peak Design bag does. That's why I love that. But Peak Design is kind of marketed towards camera gear specifically. I feel like the Nayosmart bag, it is more like a lifestyle with camera carrying possibilities. But as you can see, this bag was able to fit tons of gear. It is a very high quality kind of fabric, but I will say the padding, it could be a little bit more padded if you were, you know, using this bag as a primary camera bag. Another gripe I have with this bag, and it's not really a gripe, I just wish the shoulder strap would be a little bit more like soft and or foamy, cushioned. It is a beautiful accent with the brown leather over there, and it goes great with this off-white color. Overall aesthetic is like a straight up 10 out of 10 for me. And capacity, like the ability to store all the gear I need, that's a 10 out of 10. But the comfort on this bag, like the ease of opening it up nice and wide if I really need to in a pinch, I think those things can be fixed. And just this cushioning over here. But you know, that's just my opinion. Some of you might think that's a no big deal, not a deal breaker. It's absolutely not a deal breaker for me. But yeah, overall, I really like this bag, and I'm gonna be using it in my rotation often, at least once or twice a week. And that's what I recommend. I recommend not having just one bag. I recommend having at least 2 to 3 for different uses. That way you're able to pack it out in different ways for different things, and you won't wear out the bag that you are using. So yeah, if you guys have any comments or questions, you're looking to cop some gear, check out the links in the description down below. And there will be some nice little surprises for you, some goodies there. And if you found this video helpful, guys, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me and the YouTube algorithm, you know, pushing my channel to the far reaches of the YouTube ocean. Just stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.